The investment in green jobs is part of our future. There are no jobs on a dead planet, so transitioning to a greener economy is an imperative for everybody. Last year, the ITUC research showed that in just 12 countries, with 2% of investment every year for 5 years, we could drive 48 million new jobs. 48 million new jobs in just those 12 countries. Imagine what we could do with the political will of governments to invest in green economy technologies in every country. However, we're facing a lack of political will. We know that governments have foolishly bought austerity policy without a jobs plan for growth. We know that the attack on rights for working people is making people more frightened, and the narrative that is turning people away from investments in the green economy is being fuelled by those self-interested in the traditional areas of investment in those products and services not part of a future green economy. We know that it's possible. We know when you drive investments in jobs in areas like construction, manufacturing, agriculture, public transport, renewable energy, we know these things are part of jobs today and part of the future. We have to create new green jobs, but we have to green every job, and yet we still face the reluctance. We know that governments have to change their mind. We know that investors have to change their mind. We know that we want our money, workers' capital, workers' pension funds that are invested in the global economy, out of speculative investment and into the real economy in sustainable environmental futures. Jobs for our children and grandchildren, that's our demand. In emerging economies, you can see that, in fact, where governments have put investment into jobs and social protection with environmental standards, it's working. But we need to drive this approach everywhere, in each economy, across the global economy. So social dialogue's critical. Before we get to 2015 and the world's attempts to agree on a new climate deal, we want to mobilise working people, community allies. We want to talk to people in key countries about demanding of governments, using our democratic power to demand of governments that they invest in the transition to greener economies, in a just transition, in the social protection that's necessary, in the skills and the redeployment of workers, but most importantly, in the technologies and services of existing industries that need to be cleaned up, to be greened up, to be part of a future that will ensure our children and grandchildren have a sustainable planet. Good luck, and thank you for the efforts you are making in advocating for a greener economy, a transition to a green economy that will make sure that we have a planet to hand on to our children. Thank you.